Hi and welcome. This is Theresa. Welcome to my craft chat for tonight. And I wanted to start off with a picture of my grandbaby. Hi and welcome. Whoops. This is Theresa. Welcome to my. Let me turn the audio craft chat for down. Okay, now we're all set. So, where'd she go? There must be a. Okay, there's a leg. There she is. Okay, this. May I introduce you to Kenny. Oh, let's see. Kennelyn. Wait a minute. I don't say it out loud very much. And she's in Idaho, so let me try again. So it's like Denali, but it's Canali. Hi, Alyssa. Welcome. And she's 2 to 3 weeks old now. She is still in the NICU. And she was born a little early, and darn, I didn't think the air conditioning was going to go on, so I didn't hook up the microphone. So if you have any troubles hearing me, please turn up the volume. Actually, let's see, let me just go ahead and plug the microphone in to make it better too. But she was born a little early. You couldn't tell it by her weight because she was a chunky monkey. And anyways, she's working on her oxygen level and she's working on her feedings. And once those two things get once those things get lined out, then she can go home. So that's my beautiful little granddaughter, and I'll be having lots of new pictures, better pictures soon. Okay, well, the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to take you on a little tour of my craft room. So here we go. This is my craft space. And so when you walk in the door, there's a table there where I have an old typewriter that I use for just typing elements into my journal. And then there's my printer, and then there's my table. And I'm not sure, according to the leg, what you're seeing right now. Hi, April. But you may be seeing the table next with my monitors and my computer. I have to use a MacBook Pro laptop. You see my green trolley, and then my second trolley that's more like aqua. And those are my my crates. Sometimes I call them crates, sometimes I call them bins. I never really know what to call them. And there's my tall white trolley, and it has some of my journals on top of it. Hi, Susan. And then it just has some stuff that I don't use all the time, like my pre-made paper fodder packages that I have for sale in my coffee shop. You can see my table, which still has a Christmas tablecloth on it. And one of the things that I really like a lot is that mesh thing that, oh, now it hopped right over to a bin. It's really hard for me to know what you're seeing as I'm talking, so I'm trying to do a voiceover live, if that makes sense. But I'm going to work on my Texas package tomorrow. Oh, because Alyssa, are you doing the Around America? So this is just showing the way I have things organized. These containers have my vintage papers, book pages. As you can see, I label everything because even though I have transparent containers, I'm still not able to see everything, and I need help remembering what's in different places. Right there is my big ledger from Italy, a prized possession of mine. And then we go back up and we see my mixed media stuff, markers and paints and that sort of thing. And then my charm box is there. And a little bit of my punches, my Stampin' Up! Punches. In my craft room, you will see a lot of Stampin' Up! Stuff because I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for many years. And I still have a lot of that stuff. So there's my Cricut and my mini embossing machine. And then there's those little cards that I bought from an outdoor thrift market in Texas. And I've got a ton of those cards, which are great for ephemera and that sort of thing. So one last thing that I wanted to focus on is this right here. I was just going to check and see if I can make that look bigger, but I guess I can't. So this hangs up, and I tidied this, so that's why I had to take a picture of it. At the top is my shipping materials and my bags, and you can see my packing paper wound up. And then the next area has my piano paper, some more packing paper, some corrugated cardboard, and then the next contained area has some of my stamps. And then we have some other stuff, and at the very bottom is a lot of my Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh, I label till the cows come home, Alyssa. So let's get back to my desktop, and I thought that what I might do is I had a hankering to, I want another container too. So these are kind of my two main things that I have for stuff to like just grab and craft. And this will empty out soon. I started using this again because I had a craft partner for the Ephemer Ember, and then I actually had two craft partners for the Ephemer Ember, and then I had a gal that sent me some craft stuff for, what is it, Susan? Glue, a magazine collaboration that I just did. It's like 2 videos ago. So I've got a lot of stuff, and look at this one thing. I'm going to geek out on you a little bit. Look, she sent me this, and I just love that. It looks a little old on the back, and I just love it. So that will actually go in my wallpaper container because it's going to go in hoard mode for a little bit. Okay, stay there. So now what I want to do is I want a piece of maybe, actually what I want probably isn't going to be in here. I want something that's a little bit thick, like something like this, only it needs to be bigger. I might end up using that though. I want a little bit of mixed media paper. Let me go in my mixed media envelope. And I need a thicker one. Like this. This isn't mine. Somebody gave this to me. This isn't quite as, ooh, this is going to be perfect right here. None of these here are mine. These are from, this one might be. Yeah, I don't even know anymore. It's so funny. Do you ever look at your stuff and wonder, look at it and go, who made that? Did I make that? I was looking at a picture today, I think it was, and I kept staring at it, and I recognized some lace that I use sometimes to take pictures, and so I go, oh, well, that must have been mine. So let's see, we're going to turn that this way, and that will be too big for that, so I won't be using that. So now I want a book page. And I'm going to use a vintage foreign book page. So this container here is my foreign vintage book pages. Let's grab a red page. Man, I feel like I've been spending all day with you guys. I have been watching lives all day today. I asked Susan if she's stalking me. I hope you guys aren't getting internet interruptions, because it kind of looks like there are some internet interruptions. So I wanted this book page, and I think I got 2 pieces. I did. I think I'm actually going to glue those together. Make it a little bit more sturdy. I'm using print stick. Oh, so glad the air conditioning went off. It's cold. So please don't forget to hit the like button. And I know you guys know that kind of thing, but I know that kind of thing. And sometimes I forget or almost forget. So I am very thankful when I get reminders. Okay, I don't want this rough stuff, so I'm going to get rid of that. Susan, I was even thinking about going back to your video with your hidden paperclip. I have hidden paper clips, but I don't have any that are quite as large and flat as yours. So I've decided I want some that are more like yours. There, got it. So I have to go back and study it. I just read Susan's comment. She says that I think she said I have told her that she's stalking me, and that she is. I hope my husband doesn't get jealous. Okay. Oh, this is a little longer than what I'd like. So let's fix that, because I want this to match up. And this, what I'm doing is something that could maybe, whoops, crash bang. Something that could be a journal topper, or just a slightly thicker than usual element on a page. That's where I'm heading to with this. There, that's what I want. Okay, so we're going to, well, I don't need to worry about that yet. You're going to be a little surprised at what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is, I don't usually use this ruler to measure. Five, six, I can't use that one. Well, I've got a measuring right here, duh. This is 6 3/4. So 6 3/4 divided by 3 is 3 1/4. Oh, that was easy. I think I'm right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the top 3 and this 3. No, I didn't have it right. I knew that was too easy. No, dummy. That was pathetic. Okay, that's all right. I'm going to salvage it. I knew something was wrong. I was thinking more about the 3/4 than I was the 6. The 6 is 2, not 3. Don't ask me to do math. I'm just a bookkeeper. Okay, so this goes on top of there, and this goes right there. I'm sure about those 2 pieces. I'm not positive about these 2. Yeah, that's got to be the cut line right there. Yes, that's it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little punch and I'm going to punch some holes. Whoops, that one went down my shirt. Okay. Better save these for something. Now we're going to move these to the side and grab some anchors. Better close up this glue for a little bit. Oh, don't need the circle punch anymore. Okay, sounds good, Susan. I forget which is top and bottom. There we go. I'm going to move it all over to this side so that I only have to trim one side. feel like this is not very sharp. Now, I'll be right back. My crackle paste has previously dried up, and I put some water in it to try and reconstitute it. So let's see if it worked. Ooh, my goodness. It did. I sprayed my spray bottle water in it. This does have a little bit of alcohol in it, so I wasn't sure if that would be a problem, but it appears that it was not. So I wasn't worried about getting all of it off, but I wanted to minimize the over paste. I like it. I mean, I do like it. I think it looks cool. Just going to put a little bit more water in there. Maybe I'm just going to try doing that every time I close it up. Now I'm going to take my watercolor pencils. So the idea is for it to be like to go on a page in the journal. So it would go like that. And then because one of my pages in one of my journals would be bigger, then I could consider making it a side tuck or even maybe a top tuck pocket. But I also was going to take something like this, and so I would cut it down a lot because I really don't want it to cover my this was just a spur of the moment idea, Alyssa. So it is kind of off the wall. So I could do that. And some of my stuff would show. I think I want to do, actually, I think I want to make it a little thinner. I'm going to ink that. This motivation comes from me being tired with making tags and pockets and things like that. I have way too much of that sort of thing. I need to put some more grab bags in my Ko-fi shop so I can get rid of some of my pre-made ephemera, because if I've got so much that my box is full, I don't enjoy making tags and pockets and stuff when I already have a lot, because I don't have any place to put them. So we're going to glue these on like a belly band. Now, this was cut. That wasn't cut so that this would bend. It was cut so that I could get my punch in to be able to punch those circles. Okay, you need to take the lid off the glue before the glue is going to come out of the bottle. There's your tip for today. Hi, Kim. You know, I saw that fibs earlier in the other chat. What does it stand for? FIBS. Friends in. I didn't realize when I saw it earlier that it was probably an acronym. I don't want that. Oh, friends in the box. How cute. Susan is here too, Kim, but she is off making her March Junk Journal Madness reveal video. That's funny, Alyssa. I like your personality. Susan, nope. Kick rocks. Ah, I don't think we can guess who the guest collaborator is. Okay, so we can. Do I have any tags in here? We can use that as a belly band. Oh, I forgot to put my eyelets in. Oops, that's a small one. Let's see, it's 6:17 here in Mountain Time in Yuma, Arizona, and the chickens are putting themselves to bed right now. Can you hear them in the background? They fly up into trees to nest for the night, to hunker down for the night. I never knew that until we came to Arizona last year. Oops, lost it. Okay, I did kind of want to do like some faux hinging here. I'm just folding it in half to make it a little bit more sturdy. Hubby's turning the oven on to get it preheated, so I'm gonna have pizza pretty soon. I love pizza. I absolutely love pizza. I usually don't ink real ephemera, like vintage ephemera, so I'm probably not going to ink these. Put one there and put one there. Yes, ma'am, I do. I'm kind of OCD. Okay, so like I said, this is an element that would sit probably on a journal page. I mean, other things I'm sure could be done with it. But that's kind of what I have envisioned. And so then when a person is ready to use this, element, then they could do some more decorating on it. I try not to go go too far with decorating because if if I do, it might not match what I want to use the item for. I guess so. I don't know if I've showed you this yet, Susan, but I had this semi. Well, I guess it's not a yeah, it's not a semi junk journal. It's a junk journal. But anyways, I had this and I hadn't been using it for anything. I just um, had it ready to do something with it. And so I saw your idea. Hi. Okay, you taught me how to pronounce your name last. Darn. I should have wrote the pronunciation down. No, no, Kim. Messy crafters do not trigger my OCD. I am judgmental, but it doesn't trigger my OCD. I just said that because I was watching one of Darcy's videos, and it was right around the time when she was starting to join in on Kara Brandon's um, tidy your craft room type thing. And Amira, or is that how I was saying it before? Dang. Okay. Will you give me the pronunciation one more time? Arena. Ah, I think I remembered. It's pronounced arena. No, Amira. Amir. Fooey. I hate not having a memory. So, anyways, Susan, I copied what you did. I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe I might like the colors on this one better. Or maybe I want them. Oh, I did say it right? Oh, I might like both of those. I don't know. I think I like that one. See, I stalk you and I copy you. Nope, that green's not right. What's going on here? Oh, wow. I must have put that together wrong. I'll look at that later. All my stuff is coming off. Oh, well. It's still work in progress. Just looking at the colors. Just choose something, Theresa. I'm going to make that kind of go like that. Okay. I go through spurts. Like when I'm doing things like Junk Journal January and Defember, I try to go every day that the prompts are active. Like Defember was what, Monday through Thursday? and then Junk Journal January. I tried to do that about every day. But actually, I got tired during Junk Journal January, I think it was. And I posted all my pictures of, I crafted every day, but I posted the pictures on Instagram. And I want to use this, but I want it to kind of hang up. I want it to just glue here. And this is thin paper. So I'm thinking about backing it with something to give it some oomph. So because I do lives, it's best. I'm trying to find my hole punch. It's best if you can put. Nope, that's too small. That's too small. If you can put that like bell on so that you get notified when I go live. That might not be too small. It was too small. That's okay. I'll just put it towards the top where I need the strength. That'll have to be good enough. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll help it to not get messed up. So what's with Bonnie and the yellow butterflies? I don't understand the question. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, okay. Who's Julie? Whoops, I forgot to glue this. I was too busy looking at the chat. Oh, Alyssa says, because the chat will go away for those of you who are watching later on. Alyssa says, my mother always says if you see a yellow butterfly, that's someone who has passed saying hello. Okay, so I did some decorating. These are just pretend hinges. And this is ready. So it would go in a journal. What's the biggest page I have in? I cannot believe what I did here. I don't know why that's sticking. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, that's supposed to be like that because that's a pocket. Duh. I don't even know my own stuff. We can use it as firewood. Okay, just lay that back in there now. I was going to pretend that this could go on a page, but this journal's too small to use this as an example too. So I think that's good. And this can be a side tuck / belly band. You're so funny. I love it when there's people who their personality comes out over the internet. So just a sneak peek, what I've got going for tomorrow. For M is for Mondays. I went blank all of a sudden, Susan. But it's going to be Twin Peak envelopes, and I did this prototype so that it could be used. No worries about the caps, Bonnie. I completely see where you're coming from. So, anyways, it could be glued onto the page, or you could just take a paper clip and paper clip it onto the page. And I've already started to stuff it a little bit. There's a pocket there, and I put a little slide in here, and then there's lots of other pockets, but I'm not going to talk about this anymore because we're going to do that tomorrow. But I thought it would be fun to give a sneak peek because I went to all the trouble to build a prototype today. So that was my project for tonight, and I hope that I was able to inspire you and encourage you and all of those lovely, encouraging words. And I hope to see you in the next video. If you're not already a subscriber, well, we're going to do it tomorrow, Lissa. Yeah, I had to watch a couple times because I had it in my idea book, but I couldn't remember how to do it. So I had to go find a video and remind myself how to do it. But I'd love it if you subscribe. Thank you for those folks that subscribed today. I sure do appreciate you. And please remember to hit the thumbs up. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.